Topping the news tonight, he's Maryland Governor Wes Moore.
I, Wesley Watende Omari Moore.
I, Wesley Watende Omari Moore.
Do swear.
Do swear.
That I will support.
That I will support.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Byron Scott. We begin tonight in Annapolis, the capital of Maryland. He's been a best-selling author, a former Army captain, and now he's Maryland's first African-American governor. Patricia Vallone is in Annapolis, where Wes Moore was sworn in as the state's top leader.
It was history in the making today as Maryland's 63rd governor was sworn into office. 44-year-old Wes Moore is now Maryland's first black governor, and he took the oath of office on the Bible of abolitionist Frederick Douglass.
During the term of my acting as governor of Maryland. Congratulations, Governor.
The married father of two was born in Tacoma Park. Moore's father died when he was just 3, a tragic event that brought him to New York, where the family lived with his grandparents. At 13, he was sent to a military school in Pennsylvania. 1 year later, the family moved to Baltimore, which he says was the inspiration for his 2011 best-selling book, The Other Wes Moore.
We're blocks away from the Annapolis docks, where so many enslaved people arrived in this country against their will, and we are standing in front of a Capitol that was built by their hands.
I always walk away from a conversation with Wes Moore with a new perspective, with new ideas, with a new way of seeing things, a new burst of positive energy. That's what you do for people.
I am really excited. This is monumental, historic to have he's the only right now black governor. We have only had 3 in the country, and he gives us all hope.
It's such a historic moment. It's so exciting. I mean, the energy down here is absolutely amazing. Everybody's excited. Everybody's super excited to have our new, at this moment, probably the last time I'll say, Governor-elect Moore.
I'm really enjoying this event because I've never seen this kind of event in person.
I go to Collegeburg Academy. It's a middle school and a high school. My school is currently doing stuff like taking care of people, food drives and things, and which is basically what he's doing. And he's not leaving anybody behind.
I come from Los Angeles. I've been watching Wes Moore since 2011 when his book, The Other Wes Moore, came out.
So what are your thoughts about being here today?
I am beside myself. I came early. I joined in on the MLK Day of Service.
Because I'm with my school, Maryland School for the Deaf, and I'm a part of student council, and I'm here on this special occasion.
Is there something special about Wes Moore being the next governor?
He's the first black governor here in the state of Maryland, and I am excited about that.
Oh, it's a historic day to be here in Maryland. I feel so blessed to even be here and be part of this auspicious ceremony, and we're making history today.
Moore's Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller also made history today as the first Indian American to hold the office.
Yesterday it was rainy. Today it's 60 degrees and sunny. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain again. So, Marylanders, you should know destiny is on our side.
And today's program also featured musical performances and a ceremonial 19-gun salute. From Annapolis, I'm Patricia Vallone, CTV News.
And this is the first time that Moore will hold public office, though he has worked in public service throughout most of his life. Well, before he was sworn in, Wes Moore, along with local activists and political leaders and others, assembled at Annapolis City Dock. That's where enslaved Africans were once sold and traded. It's also the location where Kunta Kinte arrived on a slave ship back in 1767, and whose story was immortalized in the book and miniseries Roots. Earlier, Moore laid a wreath at the Kunta Kinte Alex Haley Memorial. Here is some of the ceremony. And following a ceremony, Moore led a peace walk from the docks to the governor's mansion. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott. More news in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Who could have imagined that just this moment,
imagine how many lives we'd save.
this moment where we felt such grief and such pain, would turn into a movement.
I need you to keep going. I need you to keep wearing your shirts. We will never give up. What do we want? Gun safety. When do we want it? Now. For all the survivors of gun violence. Moms demand action. Moms demand action.
Together, we've made history. And we're just getting started.
Welcome back. A former Fairmont Heights police officer has been acquitted of rape and other charges, but was found guilty of having sex with a person in custody. The jury deliberated for 6 hours in the case involving 33-year-old Martique Vanderpool, who had been accused of assaulting a woman after a 2019 traffic stop. Prosecutors argued that Vanderpool raped a 19-year-old woman in an empty office, a police station office, after pulling her over and impounding a car. He claimed the sex was consensual. The 19-year-old did testify during the trial, but in the end, Vanderpool was found not guilty of the most serious charge. He still faces a federal charge of deprivation of civil rights. And taxi drivers have been the target of recent robberies here in Prince George's. Police have arrested Omar Hernandez and Jose Linares Hernandez for their alleged involvement in 5 armed robberies of taxi drivers in Langley Park. Police say these incidents happened from December 12th through January 2nd. Meantime, in a separate incident, a teenager has been charged with robbing 2 taxi drivers at knife point last Thursday. Officials say detectives are investigating several other robberies involving taxi drivers. Well, the Prince George's County Board of Election has new leadership. Judy Mickens-Murray has been chosen to serve as chair and Lolita Walker to serve as vice chair. Mickens-Murray was appointed to the board in 2021 by County Executive Angela Alsobrooks. Walker was elected to the board in November, representing District 9. Mickens-Murray replaces Juanita Miller, who faces charges of misconduct in office. Well, here are the latest COVID-19 numbers for our area. The Maryland Department of Health has confirmed 1,153 new cases. The county's positivity rate is down to 13.3%. 39 Marylanders have died of COVID over the past 24 hours, and 732 are hospitalized with the virus. Well, the issue of suicide among American soldiers has long been a concern for military families and veterans. Now, vets who experience a suicidal crisis can get the help they need. All veterans now have free access to emergency care at VA hospitals and private facilities at no cost to them or their families.
Send it. Veterans commit suicide at a rate of 22 per day. And that is one of the reasons why in Prince George's County, in 2018, under County Executive Alsobrooks, we created a suicide awareness and prevention program. So with this new direction by the USVA, we are happy that veterans will be able to go to the Veteran Affairs, whether they're registered in VA healthcare or not, and receive the care that they need. If they're depressed, if they're facing suicide, those that have PTSD, that they'll be able to get the assistance they need. So I think it's a good thing for our veterans across the nation.
And veterans will be covered for 30 days of patient or crisis residential care or 90 days for outpatient care. And more news in just a bit. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Fresh off its MLK Day ceremony over the weekend, Bowie State University is getting ready for a full slate of Black History Month performances. The chorale, choir, and jazz groups are preparing for a host of programs aimed at celebrating Black culture in America. Under the direction of Assistant Professor of Music Brandon Felder, the groups will spend hours preparing for 4 separate shows in February.
They're actually having side-by-side concerts with the Prince George's Philharmonic Orchestra. They're doing a Celebrate Youth concert on February the 11th. That's Saturday, February 11th at Prince George's Community College. Our students are doing a musical tribute for Black History Month and celebration for that. In addition to that, we are at the First Baptist Church of Highland Park for their HBCU weekend on Saturday, February 18th. And then on Sunday, February 19th, we are at the Washington National Cathedral for their HBCU Sunday celebration. We are celebrating again the storied legacy of the Negro Spiritual with our university choir, but in addition to that, we are actually utilizing the music of the one and only Edward Duke Ellington.
For more information, you can email Brandon Felder directly at bfelder@bowiestate.edu. Now it's time for your pet of the week. Meet Cam. She's a 1-year-old Cane Corso, an American Bulldog mix with a lot of love to give.
She would do well in a home that has a lot of high energy, can get her out on walks, hikes, play at the dog park, things like that. She loves to walk. She's good on a leash, as well as just running around in the yard. Anyone who comes in and meets her and wants to do a dog-to-dog test, you can make an appointment to bring your dog back and be able to have Cam meet their dog and, you know, interact, make sure everyone's comfortable. We haven't seen anything to indicate that she would not do well with kids. So again, feel free to bring your children in when you come to interact with her. Make sure that everyone's comfortable before going through with the adoption. She's definitely over 40 pounds. So we are doing Wolf Wednesdays. The big dogs are $20. And then if you do live in PG County, it's just an additional $10 pet licensing fee.
And if you want to adopt Cam or any other pet, call 301-780-7200. And now a quick look now at our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, a chance of rain with lows near 39. Tomorrow, rain all day with temps ranging from 41 to 52 degrees. Friday and Saturday, the sun comes back out with temps ranging from the low 50s to the high 20s. And that's CTV News for tonight. I'm Byron Scott. Good night.
Our nation's veterans have made sacrifices for us all.
Welcome to the VA.
To serve and honor them, a new law has significantly expanded VA benefits and services to those exposed to toxins while serving in the military.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hoy. How can I help?
Learn more about what VA can do for you or a loved one by visiting va.gov/pact or call 1-800-MY-VA 411.